He's running now. Hey, sir, but you gotta stay focused, right?
Come off his mouth, he's out. I got
You gotta stay focused, right? You good? How'd your leg feel?
Great.
All right. Sergio, he needs to land a big punch, right? Don't give him that opportunity.
My neck.
You hit him with a good body shot, dude. Beautiful.
Yep.
Check.
Here is Sergio Mora on the inside. Now there's the punch that referee Flaherty again got on him about and said a point would be deducted should he do that again, and would be disastrous for Mora. But Mora had a very, very good round, being active, ripping body shots, ripping left hooks. It's not like he's landing monstrous punches that are hurting Forrest, but he's landing punches, and Forrest is not throwing.
And we're starting to see a little bit of a sense of urgency in the eyes of Vernon Forrest.
I agree.
And the complete opposite in the Mora corner, where Sergio Mora is calm, cool, and composed.
Buddy McGirt actually said to Vernon Forrest, we need all these rounds. We need the rest of these rounds. And I think the reason he overstated that, and I think Buddy's probably overstating it, he knows this is a fairly close fight at this point, is he wants his man to wake up and feel an urgency. And there he did.
There it is.
Jab and straight right hand. That's the ticket for Vernon Forrest. That's what he should be throwing.
Let him out.
Look out, the heads came together there.
Right, no cut.
Vernon Forrest claiming that he was butted, but Dick Flaherty said, you're all right, there's no cut.
Look at what happens. We said it in the keys. When Vernon Forrest uses that jab and comes with the right hand behind it, it lands. Why he hasn't been doing that the whole fight is beyond me.
Well, I guess Sergio Mora may have something to do with that, because he's so elusive and so quick, he darts out of the way a lot of that. But now, smartly, Forrest going to the body, and then Mora comes back with, sticks that left jab to the jaw.
I guess the question, see, look, every time there's a jab and a straight right hand from Forrest, something good happens for him. And that 1-2 combination is his ticket in this fight. And I wouldn't throw anything else. I wouldn't throw a hook if I was Vernon Forrest to the head ever in this fight.
All right, I got it. All right, stay there. All right, get him up. All right.
More roughhouse tactics from both guys, more so Vernon Forrest with the south of the border action. And we're still waiting for more of that vaunted right hand by Forrest. Now they tie each other up.
Come on, watch your holding now. Right?
Look out. Mora shoving referee Richard Flaherty out of the way. He says, get out of the way, pal. I have some work to do here.
You're bothering me.
Man.
Well, you know,
it feels like he's in a rhythm. He doesn't want to destroy that rhythm.
Both men could be just one more violation away from having a point deducted. Forrest because of low blows, Mora because of hitting him on the back of the head, which Forrest Mora has done a couple times.
Hey, guys. I say break, you break. I might tell you again behind the head.
That's amazing. He's had a number of warnings, and Dick Flaherty is being very generous, I think, towards Mora. Some referees would have already taken a point.
A very close round here in round 8. Early on, Forrest doing a very good job with the jabs and the straight right hands, and then Mora has come back with some good inside work. This is going to be a very difficult round to judge.
Let him out.
Mora going back to work, digging to the body. Sticking the jab. Not a lot of action here from Forrest. He started the round off impressively, did Forrest, but then tapered off.
All right.
You can catch him with another big right hand now. But turn your legs around and watch the uppercut, right?
A lot happened in that last round. First, there was Vernon Forrest cutting the ring off, throwing two jabs in the right hand. That really needed to be his game plan the whole fight. And of course, Buddy McGirt was urging him to use the jab, and the right hand would follow after. Now their heads would come together. As Vernon Forrest was throwing that right hand, his head came against the head of Mora. I don't think that was intentional necessarily, and Forrest got the worst of it. Now Forrest with yet another low left hand. Now that's the third or fourth that have gone very low from Vernon Forrest, and Flaherty with yet another warning to him. So a lot of drama in that last round, and who won that round? That's a tricky one to score.
They both have been guilty of illegal tactics. A bit of a foul fest. but no points deducted thus far. Round 9 scheduled for 12. The WBC super welterweight title at stake. It is the second title defense for Vernon Forrest, the first world title attempt for Sergio Mora.
You know, we're heading into those rounds where obviously conditioning has an impact. We heard Vernon Forrest say earlier he was winded. He could be getting a second win. Mora in his first fight at 154 pounds. What impact will that have on him? Will it be a positive or a negative as we head into the final round?
We are closing in on uncharted waters for Sergio Mora. He has never been 12 rounds. He's been 10 rounds 2 times. He's 1-0-1. The Elvin Ayala fight, the draw, his only blemish. He's never lost. So this is going to be interesting to see if this goes a little deeper. Look at the press row scoring. It's still a 2-point deficit on each card.
Well, it's a close fight, I would think. Obviously, the press rowers liked Forrest in the last round, I believe. And that's why they had him there. I have it 77-76 from Mora. I had the 1 round even. But you can certainly make a case for the press row scoring easily.
And what's the old adage? You really have to be impressive to take a title away from the champion. And perhaps they're just not seeing enough of that from Sergio Mora. Let's see what happens from this point forward. But of course, that's not official. The official judges' scorecards could be completely different. Oh, hitting on the break. And Flaherty doesn't do anything.
Well, you know, both men have bent the rules a bit, as we pointed out.
I'll say.
It's gotten rough.
That time it was Forrest.
You know, Sergio Mora may have already made his point in this fight. You know, it's a close nip-and-tuck fight with him against Vernon Forrest. He may have proved 2 points. First, he felt that he picked the right championship match for him, one that he could be competitive in. That may be true.
And he sidestepped Jermaine Taylor, and he goes to work here. He's got Forrest in trouble against the ropes. Pouring it on. Now Forrest turns Mora around, but it's Forrest on the attack. Throwing some sledgehammer punches to the body. And Vernon Forrest is in difficulty. A very busy attack. Swarming is Sergio Mora. Smothering Vernon Forrest with punches.
Whenever Vernon Forrest has been in this kind of fight, it hasn't behooved him.
And now Forrest swinging wildly. Again, looking for that home run. But Mora too elusive. What a finish to the round by the challenger, Sergio Mora.
Deep breath, nice deep breath, nice deep breath. Sit back, nice deep breath. Nice deep breath. You gotta keep the heat on this guy, Vernon, okay? He's trying to steal these rounds. Look at me. You wanna keep this championship? Don't look for the knockout, just score points. When he's close to you, little short shots, okay? He's looking for the home run. Keep the head moving, little short.
They're on the inside where Sergio Mora has been effective. Ripping body, and then that good left hand, and that started a sequence of punches in which Vernon Forrest just could not find a way to get off those ropes and be effective, at least not immediately. And we look at this from another angle, and Mora switched to lefty there, and you know, sometimes when he does that on the inside, he gives Vernon Forrest an angle that he has trouble with. And that's what Dean Campos has been telling him to do.
Sergio Mora just drilling Vernon Forrest with bad intentions as we enter round 10. Well, we said at the outset, could the 37-year-old Vernon Forrest get old in one fight? He has had problems with his wind here tonight.
Now, for Sergio Mora, these final rounds, they're obviously important for both fighters, but for Mora, he needs to keep up that pace and that energy, because his punches, you know, Forrest is landing the more showy punches when he lands them and what look like the more powerful punches. So Mora needs to throw a lot of them. And for Vernon Forrest, the key, I think, still over and over again, I've said it, it's a fact. He's got to throw that jab and throw the right hand and not start out with left hooks like that to the body. That's a big mistake for Vernon Forrest. It opens him up for more to get inside and work.
All right, let him up, let him up.
Wow, he just Forrest lifted his knee that time. Maybe sign of a frustration for Forrest.
He's definitely got to be frustrated. There's that triple, quadruple jab unanswered by Vernon Forrest.
Would you have ever thought that Sergio Mora would win the battle of the jabs in this fight? I wouldn't have.
And a sneaky uppercut on the inside by Mora. High work rate by Sergio Mora, and that is impressive because he usually fights in spurts. And there's a good jab again right on the nose of Vernon Forrest. There's no question he's winning this round.
Well, Mora has been more active in general in the fight. Vernon Forrest has picked his shots selectively, and early on in the fight that was kind of working for him. Then it stopped working because Mora got even more aggressive.
This is the most consistently aggressive I've seen Sergio Mora in a while.
And he's coming in, remember, off of two very subpar performances. The draw with Edwin Allen, even though he stopped Rito Rubalcaba, who had been out for several years, it wasn't a great performance.
Yeah, Rubalcaba was still punching when that fight was stopped, so it was a questionable stoppage. Even Mora agreed. There's Mora pushing the champion back with the jab.
This fight, the reason Sergio Mora is in this fight, and the reason he has a good chance to win it, is that he has cut the distance between himself and Forrest all the time. They are never at long range where Forrest can do better work. They're all like this.
Mora is fighting a smart fight.
Yes, he is.
And I'm not sure I can say the same thing about Vernon Forrest. Good counter-punching by Mora. Again, ripping to the body. That missed by Forrest. Again, going for the bomb.
And will this body work by Mora have an even bigger effect slowing Forrest down? We'll see.
And Mora got him at the bell, too, with a left hand. Mora's sight.
Don't get lazy, all right? You're good? Feel good, baby. Keep shooting your jab, Sergio. Keep popping your jab, all right? You're forward. You're forward.
Come on.
What round is this?
Yeah, I understand.
Sergio Mora has committed to body work, and it's been very important. Now, first he will use these punches, a series of punches, and then go to the body. The jab, an important weapon for him. 3 of them, and then bang, he goes downstairs to the body. And did I say he needed to be busy like this? Yes. And then he rips the 2 hooks. This is almost like the replay we showed during the keys to show what he needed to do, and that is exactly it. Be busy in this fight.
An extremely confident Sergio Mora standing. Vernon Forrest trying to get as much air as he can, sitting on that stool till the sound of the bell.